I feel like that's the whole point of life, is like that feedback loop of like, am I better than you, or how good am I getting, or am I better than I was yesterday? I just really enjoy competition and competing and seeing how well you can do. I don't really know why, as long as I can remember, I've loved it. I'm Ben Askren. I live in Delafield, Wisconsin. I grew up there. I spent some time in Missouri and in Arizona, and now I moved back in 2011. I've been there ever since. So my main background is wrestling. I wrestled as a kid. I got really into it in high school. I went to University of Missouri, won 2 national titles, was on the 2008 Olympic team. After that, I made the decision to go into mixed martial arts. I started that, first fight in 2009. I fought till my first retirement in 2017. Came out and fought in the UFC in 2019, and then retired again that same year because I had a hip replacement. I don't actually remember the first time I played disc golf. I had this really kind of addictive personality, so I just played a lot. You know, I started going out, and then I started going out by myself, like, oh, I really like this. Like watching the disc fly, and like I said, thinking something in your head, and then throwing it, and then you get to see how it goes. It's an immediate feedback loop. I think there's just something that's like really addictive about that. The first time I remember discraft is I threw a Buzzz is always my favorite disc for as long as I can remember. And I think 2009 or 10, I got contacted by Discraft and offered a sponsorship opportunity. I was playing relatively actively then, like I said, probably like 5 or 6 tournaments a year, and they were not like rinky-dink ones, they were mostly the big ones. And then 2011, I played quite a bit. I took second in the AmNats, took 9th in the Am Worlds, and that was the last year where I was really able to play super competitively, because right after that I started the academy, Askren Wrestling Academy, and I started having kids, and that makes everything busier. So that was kind of when my relationship started with Discraft. So now it's been, a decade plus. So the collaboration we're doing right now is we're releasing a limited edition Funky Buzzz. I think it's so awesome because the Buzzz has been my favorite disc. We're going on almost 2 decades of it being my favorite disc. If there's one disc I could throw for the rest of my life, it would be the Buzzz. I want to work on projects that I'm passionate about, that I really love, that I don't gotta fake it and say, oh yeah, I love this, but I don't. It's like, no, I freaking love disc golf. I've loved disc golf since 2004, 2005. Kind of what I hope my partnership with Discraft does is I hope it brings in a whole bunch of new people to disc golf. Like gets people out and into the parks, and they start finding a love for disc golf like I did.